See, the hero is in the heroic. And so just because you won't change in your life does not mean it's going to happen in one day, in 2 steps. It means in 1 week. It means, can you continuously show up in spite of? Even when you don't feel like it, can you be heroic? Can you do heroic things? I heard an author say one time, he said the heroic is not in a single day. It's in showing up. And that really got me to thinking, man. I was like, what does that mean? Because I think it is in a single day, but it's actually not. He's right. Because the heroic is not in one single day. It's in continuously showing up. See, the hero is in the heroic. And so just because you won't change in your life does not mean it's going to happen in one day, in 2 steps. It means in 1 week. It means, can you continuously show up in spite of? Even when you don't feel like it, can you be heroic? Can you do heroic things? And the heroic things is pushing against the adversity. It's being bold. It's being courageous. It's being, even when you're fearful, it's not succumbing to those emotions. It's saying, I'm going to do it anyway. See, the hero is in the heroic. And dude, you are a hero. You are. And many times we think other people are heroes because we see the events that happened in their lives and like, oh my God, they pushed through the fires and they came out the other side. Dude, what a hero in my life. Dude, you are your own hero. You've just got to do heroic things. And the way that you do heroic things is to continuously show up in spite of. See, you can decide to do things. Okay, well, this week I'm going to get myself back in shape. This week I'm going to do better in sales. This week I'm going to start my podcast. But can you do things 1,000 days later? In sales, man, I've given nearly half my life to sales. 8,000 days, over 8,000 days, man, I've given to sales. You think there weren't days that I didn't feel like showing up? Of course. But the hero is in the heroic. It's pushing against it anyway. The podcast, the Sales Life podcast, over 800 days. There were days, dude, that I did the podcast and absolutely no one listened. No one was tuning in. The hero's in the heroic. Can you do things in spite of? Even when you don't see the results, even when you don't see the weight loss, even when it seems like you're doing all this work and you're not getting compensated for it, the hero is in the heroic. Because your cape is in your steps. And see, you're a hero. Joe Rogan even said that. He said, think of times when you're in adverse situations, and he said, just zoom out real quick and ask yourself, what would a hero do in this situation? And when you come up with that solution, what would a hero do? If someone just swooped in all of a sudden, what would they do? He said, then do that. Just do that. Be the hero of your own life because you've got all the tools. The only thing is you're not doing anything heroic, continuously showing up repeatedly over and over and over again. See, that's how people come out the other side. That's how people rise up where other people just fall back. It's because they do heroic things. They push against and be courageous and be bold and just do it anyway, no matter what. Because until is my time frame. I'm going to beat that into you over and over and over again. Because see, the hero, the hero is in the heroic. So go be heroic. Because see, it's impossible to not do heroic things and not be a hero. You will. I don't know when that tipping point's going to come, but you will be. You got to be a hero in your own lives where you look back in your life and you say, oh my God, I came through that. And you look back and you got a little tear in your eye and you're like, I don't know how I came through it. It's because the hero was in the heroic. It just didn't all the way reveal itself. But I can tell you this, you can never be a hero. You can never be a hero until you do heroic things. And it's showing up time and time and time and time again. There is no certainty. There is no certain time frame. Just be heroic and you'll end up being the hero. Stay amazing. Stay in the sales life.